Hey guys, Deslator Gaming here, and it's time to show off one of my favorite AP games of all time, Pillars of Cash Celestial Fortune. They almost always install these in multiple because they have a linked grand jackpot, but I'm sure that's optional. But this is a walk-up, check 80, 160, 240, $4, and $8, and if it's not there, you don't play it. If it is, you do, and you're usually out within 3 to 4 spins. Now this just looks like a fake progress game, but I assure you, it is a true progress game. So if you walk up, boop the denomination button and see this, run. Well, okay, check the rest, but you would definitely not play this. Here's like a slightly different state where the middle is at its default, which is the lowest it gets. And as you can see, all of the dragons in the background are not gold colored. That's because none of the columns are at their maximum possible height, and they have to be at their maximum height for you to win the value that's shown on them. So this right here is the gold dragon coming out of the background who steps forward and he'll start shaking it, kind of like the little thing will shake. Actually, I have a clip of that. If it's shaking, it means it's live. If it's not shaking, and I think if the dragon isn't moving, I'm not 100% sure, but for sure if it's not shaking, that means someone just hit it. And on the very next play, it is going to drop. So don't get fooled by that. Now here, as you can see, this is some of my best photographic work on this channel to date, but the middle one's getting pretty high, but it's not there yet. It's really hard to determine, like, oh, is that the top one? How many away is it? But unless the gold dragon is standing in front of it, it's not close enough, and you shouldn't play it. So how do you know if it's in a state that on average would return more to the player than the amount risked? In other words, a positive RTP or an RTP above 100%. Simple. Ignore the two outside ones. Those are just the dummy ones to make you feel like, oh, look, I hit something, yay. But they just keep you playing and it's like, what, 3 to 8 bets or something like that? And it takes more than 3 to 8 bets to light that up. So ignore those, and then if the dragon is standing in front of any of the three, it doesn't matter how many little chances you have left, which I forgot to mention, that's what the little green things are. At full, you have 4 chances. At one showing, you actually have 2 more chances. And when it's empty, if you don't pick up a coin on that spin, it will drop 1 level. Now that's the coin right there. The coin doesn't have to raise it. The lower it is, the more likely it is to raise it. So I'm surprised that 225 in the middle didn't actually get raised by a $20 coin. But while raising whatever the value on the coin is, it will add that to the jackpot. And if you hit it, you hit it. And if it goes back to its minimum height state, it will reset to whatever the default value is. But we're not going to play for that long. We're just going to play until pillar 2, 3, or 4 hits or doesn't hit. And if it drops 1 level, you get off. Now, 1 coin will reset the timer to the full force, so you might be in for like 12 spins and then still not get it, or you get it on the first one, you never know. You might raise something else up into like AP territory where you're standing there. You might win the outsides while you're playing, but the cool thing with this one is that it gives away crazy line pays on the bottom really often. I've gotten 5 of a kinds, I've gotten like 2x2x2x2, 4 of a kinds. I mean, it will seriously drop some stuff for you. So that'll keep you floating, and it's not like all or nothing. I mean, you could still lose all your money, and it's a slot machine, you never know. But it's nice to hit a little consolation prize, and sometimes we're going after 2 spins. We get 3 spins worth on the line pay, and then the dragon drops, and we give up, and we actually made money. So that's kind of cool. And then I see these symbols, this one and the green yin yang, those are the bonus trigger. If you get 3 or more of them, you start a bunch of free games that usually don't pay very well, but sometimes do. It has to do with the jackpots on top. And I don't really need to explain it because it's not part of the AP, but man, you want to get a retrigger. That's all I'm saying. 2 of them is a retrigger. You want to start stacking that up. So for example, this one right here would be live. You would play this and you would probably be in for 2 spins. If you put a coin there but don't get it, then you're in for another 4 spins. And hopefully you get it, and whether or not you do, hopefully you get something down below, a bonus or one of the side ones, or raise up the other column and have double shots at it. Highest I've ever gotten was a high $900 win on the middle one. So I've got an entire playlist of how to beat casinos and all different AP guides for all different types of slot machines and video poker. And you're probably going to want to subscribe because I think I'm the only one giving out this info for free. But if you want to give me a big old tip or just pay a couple bucks to get all of my quick guides in super compact JPEG form over on Patreon, link in the description in the comments section. Got a bunch of supporters over there, or if you just made a bunch of money, you're like, hey, tip jar, let's go. I very much appreciate it. And it helps fund the channel so I can travel to other casinos, get real footage, and just use more of my time that would be spent making money elsewhere. So that's kind of cool. So I didn't get any full gameplay of this because it's just really obvious how it works. But it does exist out there on YouTube, so go look it up if you're real interested. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.